I'm going to talk about our coming pattern. So, like Oshawa, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Same thing about Belleville. 0.25 millimeters of rain in Niagara the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Fort Erie, Collingwood, parts of Collingwood, Uxbridge. Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. That's in Peterborough. So next hour on this Hunter. So next actual hours. So at 8 p.m. Gonna skip today's. Unless there's a 552 line. Yeah, this 552 is counts as today, let's say. So the 552 line runs from Georgian Bay all the way to southwestern Ontario, close to actually. So southwestern Lake Ontario and down to Toronto. It's actually more east, so it's gonna be Scarborough. Scarborough is gonna get some 552 line and barometric pressure gonna zoom out. It's caused by effects of low pressure. 1001 barometric pressure is in top of Vermont, possibly edge of Quebec. It's actually edge of Quebec, so the storm system, the strongest low pressure, I'm gonna skip that. So still comes the PNA because the trough is actually going to the northeastern United States. So zooming back to Toronto. So next hour, low pressure forms instead borderline northwest, no northwest. If it's zoomed in like this, it's gonna call like for example Central Ontario, some Newmarket or so. For example, so Owen Sound, Honors going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. A 552 line runs from southwestern Ontario, then central Ontario, then northeastern Ontario, and farther extreme northeastern Ontario. So, including Scarborough is part of 552 lines. So, ways the pressure affected by the pressure is affected by same low pressure system. It's near Montreal, so a new low pressure moves through for Michigan actually. So zooming back to Toronto. So next hour, so I'm gonna say everywhere part of Toronto is like, for example, Mississauga, Brampton, Richmond Hill, downtown Toronto, Scarborough, Markham, those cities. So Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake, everywhere in Toronto is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Cobourg, Belleville, Fort Erie by passing through, London, Collingwood. 2.5 millimeters of rain is in Martin, Owen Sound, Hanover. So 0.25 millimeters of rain in Orangeville, Stouffville, Newmarket. But Stouffville, Newmarket is like a switch one, but when it's put the second and third, so Georgia, Orella, Beverly Isles is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Barrie is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario is 2.5 millimeters of rain for now. So next hour on the Oshawa. So Oshawa Uxbridge is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Next hour. So Cobourg, Belleville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Niagara on the Lake, Wyerton, Midland, Berry, Beverly Isles, Georgia is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orella, 2.5 millimeters of rain. Peterborough, 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour, 0. So next hour, so Scarborough is gonna get some mean average. It's gonna be 0.25 millimeters rain. Same thing in Data Toronto, Peterborough, Cobourg, Belleville, Niagara on the Lake, even some breaks. Byerton, Midland, Georgia, Orella. So those cities have 0.25 millimeters of rain. Oshawa, Uxbridge, Stouffville, parts of Newmark. Not gonna count Newmarket. So Niagara Falls City, even those borderlines. So mostly it's 2.5. So next hour. So most of Southern Ontario mean average. If it's a mean average, most of Southern Ontario get something. So it's gonna be 0.25 millimeters rain. So London, Ontario, Byerton, Owen Sound, Collingwood, Barrie, Beverly Isles, Orella, Peterborough, Belleville, Niagara Falls City, Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Scarborough. So Fort Erie, 2.5 millimeters of rain, including Long Point. So next hour, this precipitation pattern. So I'm gonna restart the Beverly mid-depression pattern again. So Byerton, Owen Sound is gonna be 0.25 millimeters rain. Orella, Beverly Isles, Georgia, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, even for now it's 2.5. Hanover, Newmarket, Stouffville, or so Scarborough, Southeastern, Cobourg, Peterborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge, St. Catharines, and Grimsby. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Midland, Orella. So 2.5 millimeters of rain is in London, Fort Erie, Niagara Falls City for now, even parts of Collingwood, Barrie. So next hour, so most of Southern Ontario stays dry. So Byerton, that's it. So it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound, Collingwood, parts of Midland. Fort Erie is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, including Fort Long Point. So next hour, (2 p.m.) So downtown Toronto, Peterborough, Cobourg, London, possible, Byerton, Owen Sound, Barrie, Orella, Beverly Isles, are possible, Georgia. Actually, Georgia is holding. It's gonna get some rain. So Richmond Hill is gonna get some 0. Yeah, Richmond Hill, Brampton, Mississauga, even Scarborough. Not Scarborough, yeah, Scarborough. Uxbridge, Oshawa, no, it doesn't count. Fort Erie, Hanover is possible also. So let's talk about the next heavier precipitation. So Collingwood, Midland, 2.5 millimeters of rain. So 8 p.m. most of Southern Ontario, 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Wyerton, even though Wyerton actually have few rain showers before it's ending, so few 0.25 millimeters of rain. So 0.25 millimeters of rain is in Collingwood, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly, Isles, Newmarket, Orangeville, and Stouffville with some breaks. So Cobourg is passing through, so Belleville, Niagara, Falls City, Niagara on the Lake, Hanover, Midland, Peterborough, no, not Peterborough, Fort Erie. So next, we're clearing long points, parts, not parts, but so next hour. So Collingwood could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Hanover, Barrie is 2.5 millimeters of rain. 0.35 millimeters of rain in Hanover. Georginia, Beverly, Isles, Orella, not Midland. So including Niagara on the Lakes. So next hour, a freezing line moves through in northeast Ontario. So in this map, so Oakville, Hanover, Collingwood, Barrie, Georginia, Beverly Isles, Newmarket, Stouffville, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Fort Erie, London, not London. So final hour. Oh, those places gonna get some most like 0.25 millimeters of rain. So 0.25 millimeters of rain is gonna be Wyerton and Wind Sound, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City. That's it. So in precipitation pattern, it's a barometric pressure pattern. So zoom out. So let's see what's the pressure doing. 8 p.m. same low pressure, then it's leaving through, then another low pressure moves through, then the low pressure just spins. It's gonna move to the east. So we go like pause the video. So it's already explained by the weather model runs, so you just need to pause the video and see the pressure system, pressure pattern. So total precipitation once every 12 hours. So skip today's, actually do today's. So today's precipitation down to Toronto, Stouffville. So Brampton is 40 millimeters of rain, 6 millimeters of rain Stouffville. Scarborough down to Toronto, 6 millimeters of rain. Oshawa is 11 millimeters of rain, 8 millimeters of rain in Uxbridge. Newmarket is 5 millimeters of rain. Peterborough is 10 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is 10 millimeters of rain. Belleville is 11 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is 9 millimeters of rain. 10 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City. 0.7 millimeters of rain in London. 1 millimeters of rain in Collingwood. Hanover is going to be 0.7 millimeters of rain. Orangeville is going to be 2.5 millimeters of rain. Stouffville is 6 millimeters of rain. 4 millimeters of rain in Hamilton. So next hour, and this is Oakville. Oakville is going to get some 5 millimeters of rain. So next day, so 6 millimeters of rain in Newmarket. 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters of rain in Orangeville. Stouffville is going to get 7.5 millimeters of rain, actually 7 actually. So down to Toronto, Scarborough, 7 millimeters of rain. 5 millimeters of rain in Brampton, Mississauga 6 millimeters of rain, 5 millimeters of rain in Hamilton, everywhere in Niagara Falls is 10 millimeters of rain, London is 3 millimeters of rain, 4 millimeters of rain in Watertown, Collingwood is 3 millimeters of rain, 13 millimeters of rain in Peterborough, 12 millimeters of rain in Cobourg, Uxbridge is 10 millimeters of rain, 12 millimeters of rain in Eastern Ottawa, 12 millimeters of rain in Belleville. So next hour, unless it's 40, but 40 is just 10 millimeters, close to 9 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So heaviest precipitation is actually Fort Erie, which is 23 millimeters of rain. So 5 millimeters of rain in Brampton, 6 millimeters of rain is in Mississauga, 9 millimeters of rain in downtown Toronto, 8 millimeters of rain in Stouffville, 9.5 millimeters of 9.5 millimeters of rain in Scarborough. Newmarket is 8 millimeters of rain in Stouffville, is 8 Orangeville is going to get 6 millimeters of rain. 13 millimeters of rain in Uxbridge, 15 millimeters of rain in Oshawa, 16 millimeters of rain in Cobourg, 15 millimeters of rain in Peterborough, 14 millimeters of rain in Belleville. Niagara-on-the-Lake is 13 millimeters of rain, 15 millimeters of rain in Niagara Falls City, 8 millimeters of rain in London, 8 millimeters of rain is in Watertown, 6 millimeters of rain in Collingwood, 6 millimeters of rain in Hamilton. Oakville is gonna get from some 4 millimeters of rain. So 15 millimeters of rain in Niagara Falls City. So next hour, so this may next hour. So Brampton, Stouffville 9 millimeters of rain. Brampton is 6 millimeters of rain. Stouffville is 9 millimeters of rain. Downtown Toronto is 10 millimeters of rain. 12.5 is Scarborough, X11 actually. So Niagara-on-the-Lake is 14 millimeters of rain, 16 millimeters of rain in Niagara Falls City. London is 8 millimeters of rain. Newmarket is 8 millimeters of rain. Stouffville is 14 millimeters, 12.5 millimeters of rain. Orangeville is going to get some 5 millimeters of rain. Yeah, 5 millimeters of rain, 6 millimeters of rain in Hamilton. Oakville is 4 millimeters of rain. Oakville is actually 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 5 millimeters of rain. So Fort Erie is 28 millimeters of rain closely. So Oshawa is 16 millimeters of rain. Uxbridge same thing. Peterborough 16 millimeters of rain. 17 millimeters of rain in Cobourg. 16 millimeters of rain in Belleville. 13 degrees in Watertown. 9 millimeters of rain in Collingwood. So next we're on is Mississippi. So final day. So Watertown 14 millimeters of rain, 13 millimeters of rain in Collingwood, 9 millimeters of rain in London, 6 millimeters of rain in Hamilton, 6 millimeters of rain in Brampton, 10 millimeters of rain in downtown Toronto, 9 millimeters of rain in Stouffville, 9.5 millimeters of rain in Scarborough, 16 millimeters of rain in Oshawa, 15 millimeters of rain in Uxbridge. Newmarket is 9 millimeters of rain. Orangeville is going to get some 6.5 millimeters of rain. So Peterborough is 16 millimeters of rain. But Cobourg is going to get some 18 millimeters of rain. 16 millimeters of rain is in Belleville. Niagara-on-the-Lake is 15 millimeters of rain. 17 millimeters of rain It's in Niagara Falls City. Equal 6 millimeters of rain. So next are the this air temperature pattern. Skip. So Brampton 9 degrees, 7 degrees is in Stoffels, 11 degrees in downtown Toronto, 9 degrees in Scarborough, Markham. So 11 degrees is in Oracle, 10 degrees in Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake is 9 degrees, 8 degrees is in Niagara Falls City, Newmarket, Uxbridge, 6 degrees including Collingwood, 8 degrees in Whitehorn, 10 degrees in London, 8 degrees in Oshawa, Uxbridge done. So Coburg is 9 degrees, 4 degrees in Peterborough, 6 degrees in Belleville. For 80, it's gonna get some 7 degrees, 8 degrees. 7 degrees actually. Gonna skip 480 instead. So Orangeville is going to be 6 degrees, so mostly 6 degrees. So next we're on Mississippi City. So 13 degrees is in Newmarket, Stouffville. 14 degrees in London, Hamilton, Brampton, Downtown Toronto, including Mississauga, Niagara Falls City. Niagara on the Lakes, 15 degrees, 12 degrees is in Uxbridge, Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, 11 degrees, 13 degrees in Belleville, 14 degrees is in Oracle, 11 degrees in Whitehorn, 12 degrees in Collingwood. Scarborough is gonna get 14 degrees. So Scarborough is actually 13.5 degrees. 13 degrees is in 480. So Whitehorn, Collingwood, Brampton, Peterborough, 6 degrees, 5 degrees. This is Newmarket or Orangeville, including Stouffville. Downtown Toronto, 7 degrees, 6 degrees in Scarborough, 7 degrees in Hamilton, 7 degrees in Oakville, 8 degrees everywhere in Niagara Falls. Uxbridge, 4 degrees, 6 degrees in Uxbridge, 9 degrees is in Coburg, 8 degrees in Belleville, London is 4 degrees. Next hour, and this is a city missing, so everywhere in Toronto is 11 degrees. Newmarket, same thing. Oshawa, Coburg, Oshawa, Coburg, and Peterborough is same thing. So 10 degrees in Uxbridge, 12 degrees in Belleville, 12 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, 9 degrees in London, Collingwood, 10 degrees is in Whitehorn, 10 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 11 degrees is in 11 degrees is Hamilton. So next hour, clearing 48 counts 9 degrees. So next actual hour, $7 degrees in Brampton, 8 degrees in downtown Toronto, 7 degrees in Collingwood, 6 degrees in Whitehorn, 5 degrees in London, 5 degrees in Stouffville, 7 degrees in Scarborough. Oakville is 8 degrees, Hamilton 8 degrees, 8 degrees is in Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City 6 degrees, 5 degrees in Newmarket, Uxbridge 4 degrees, 5 degrees in Oshawa, 4 degrees in Peterborough, 6 degrees in Coburg, 5 degrees is in Belleville. So next hour, unless it skipped an hour, so Orangeville is 7 degrees, so So 10 degrees in Brampton, Stoffel, Oshawa, Coburg, Niagara Falls City, London. So 9 degrees in Collingwood, Newmarket, Peterborough. 11 degrees in Hamilton, downtown Toronto, Niagara-on-the-Lake, Oakville. Oakville's 12 actually. So Scarborough 10 degrees, Temp 5. 10 degrees, Temp 5 actually. So Uxbridge 8 degrees, 12 degrees in Belleville, 8 degrees in Whiteton. So next hour, final hour. So Whiteton is 5 degrees in Collingwood, 5 degrees in Brampton, Oshawa, Peterborough, 4 degrees in Newmarket, Stoffel, 6 degrees in downtown Toronto, 6 degrees in Hamilton, 7 degrees in Oakville, 8 degrees is in Niagara-on-the-Lake, 6 degrees in Niagara Falls City, 4 degrees in Uxbridge, 7 degrees in Coburg, 6 degrees in Belleville, 3 degrees in London. Scarborough is gonna be 5 degrees. Orangeville I skipped. Orangeville is actually 4 degrees. 3.5 or 4 degrees. Mostly 4 degrees. So Brilliante is 4 degrees. Orella is 6 degrees. Not 6 degrees. 5 degrees. Georgina is 5 degrees. Slow, like 6 degrees mostly. So this is the end of the video. And I showed you that. So this is how it looks like. For example, was the model run doesn't work in this time. So I'm 3 km weather model. So easy spotty showers. It's hard to see the actual cities, the actual place of raining. So for me, it's actually like that. And this is zoomed in. So let's look at the La Nina update. So it's gonna take a while. So right now it's a weak La Nina. But right now it's going to be near moderate La Nina pattern. Close to, like very close to. So this is the end of the video. So gonna end right here.